Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're not new here, thanks for sticking around. So today's video is really exciting. It's gonna be the first video in a little series I'm starting, a little back to school series. I'm starting my first year of university soon, but since I have yet to start, I thought today we could start the series by doing a little advice video. So if you are currently going into your freshman year, or any year of high school for that matter, I'm gonna talk about like my experiences, give a little bit of advice for anyone who is starting out or just wants a little bit of advice from someone who, I don't know, the advice might help. This is just what worked for me. You don't have to listen to me if you don't want to. It's just, this is what worked for me. I have my list on my iPad here, so I'm just gonna get into some little high school advice. Let's get into the video. Okay, so let's get started. The first bit of advice, I have my little list here. The first point I wrote down is try your best to talk to everyone. So this mostly goes for freshmen, I would say. Personally for me, my freshman year was really not normal because it was 2020. So we had like a really weird system going and I wasn't able to talk to a lot of people. And I feel like that kind of messed with my high school experience a little bit because I didn't get the full like socialization right off the bat. But for new incoming freshmen, talk to people. That is the biggest advice, especially like freshman year, everyone's trying to make new friends. In all of your classes, just talk to people. Just put a smile on your face and just go talk to people. I'm telling that to myself too, because going into university, there's even more new people. So we're both gonna follow this advice. Just talk to people, just be super nice to people and just talk and just see what you have in common. And then if you start clicking with someone, just hang out with them. Just talk to everyone. Number 2, once you notice someone is mean or has ill intentions with your friendship, drop them. Drop them. Don't give any time of day to someone who is not valuing your friendship. Honestly, the best thing you can do is just move on. You don't have to be rude to them. You don't have to stand up for yourself. I know you want to. Literally just make new friends. I know that sounds a lot easier than it is, but just stop talking to them. You're better off being alone than being with friends who don't value you for who you are and treat you poorly. Bad friends are just the worst thing in the world, and I could go on a million-mile tangent about that, but we're gonna stop it there. So if you have bad friends or if you're noticing toxic like tendencies from someone, drop them as fast as you can and run away and don't look back. Number 3, be friendly to everyone, but stay true to your true friends. So obviously not everyone's gonna be rude. You're gonna encounter a few people that you're like, oh my gosh, I click with them right away. And then whether it's popularity or just, I don't know, there's a bunch of different like ways of why you don't stay friends, but there's gonna be some people that are only your friends for a little bit of time, and that's fine. You can still be friendly to everyone, but when you find some friends that you just have a gut feeling are just gonna be in your life forever, hold on to them. Because friendships are kind of like relationships. You have to put effort into them, and if you just let them go, you might regret that. Like, you don't have to drop everyone. Try your really hardest. If you find some people that you truly really want to be with for the rest of your life, put the effort in and make sure that you guys stay friends. And now number 4, at the same time, number 4 is be adaptable. So this can go for many different things. If you don't get a class that you wanted, if you don't have class with your friends, if you don't have lunch with your friends, if your friends that you want to be with for the rest of your if your friends that you want to be with for the rest of your life don't want to be with you anymore, whatever it is, just, you gotta learn to just take it and roll, take it and move on, because life does not stop when you go through something. Trust me, you just gotta keep going and don't look back, because things are gonna happen. Everything happens for a reason. So as long as you're able to adapt to different scenarios, you're going to be perfect for the long run, because there's a bunch of other, like in the future, after high school, that adaptability is going to be such a skill that you can use for the rest of your life. So just learn to be adaptable. Number five is a big one. Being popular isn't everything. A lot of the time, people that are popular, it's a lot of drama that you don't really even want. So I know it's all like the high school fantasy of like going to parties and like all this and having all these friends, blah, blah, blah. 2 friends that are true is better than a million friends that don't even really like you. Trust me. That is the biggest thing out of this entire thing that I can give you. Stick to your true friends, even if that means you're not popular. Do something with just your friends. Like, you can still do things with your friends that aren't the mainstream parties or anything. And this is coming from someone who, maybe this is why, but this is coming from someone who did not do any like parties or anything in high school. And I'm totally okay. Being popular is not everything. If you're not mainstream popular or whatever, it's not the end of the world at all. Being popular is not everything. If you're popular, that's great. That's wonderful. If you're having a great time, all the power to you. But you don't have to be popular to have a great high school experience. That's not in the requirements in any way. So do whatever you want to do within reason. Okay, number 6, go to school sanctioned events. So this is more for like, I'd say like American high schools, especially if you have like football games or even just like clubs, stuff that you can join to like meet more people. Do that. You're not going to regret that. I joined so many different clubs in grades 11 and 12 specifically, and those were the best years of my high school experience. So the more things you join, the more people you meet, the more experiences you have, and the better high school can be for you. That is one of the biggest things I will always recommend to people, is to just join clubs. Whether you like sports, you can join some sports teams, or like student council, or anything your school offers that seems interesting to you, like band, choir, whatever you want to do it. Just try it. Even if you don't like it, then just don't do it anymore. Like, that is the time where you can just try everything that is available to you. Just dip your toe in the pond and see how you feel about it. If you don't like it, you don't have to keep doing it, but just try everything. Number 7, don't skip. I don't know if I sound like a goody two-shoes. I never skipped class. I was always signed out by my mom if I couldn't go to class. But don't get into the habit of just not going and just skipping, because you're going to fall so behind, especially in your senior years, like grades 11 and 12. You're going to fall so behind to the point where you literally cannot catch up. And your grades, especially in the senior years, are so important, because that just defines everything for where you go. Your grades are so important. And yes, having a fun time in high school is a good thing, but you also have to make sure you do your schoolwork, you hand it in. A good thing is befriending the teachers, because then that can help you bump from like an 89.8 to a 90, or like a 79.8 to an 80, you know? Just do like things like that. Still be studious while having fun. That's the biggest thing. Number 8 is kind of the same thing. Get the best grades you can. You'll need them. Grade 9 and 10 are a little different, but grade 9 and 10 are practice basically for grades 11 and 12. 9th grade and 10th grade are like, you practice. You learn what studying is best for you, like what style, and like how to just like get all your work done in time, all that. Because grades 9 and 10 are not easy. They're not easy, but they prepare you for grades 11 and 12, because what is it? Junior year. If you're going to junior year, thoughts and prayers to you. Junior year was very difficult. I found it harder than my senior year, because you don't have as many options of like what you can pick what you want to take. But just try your absolute hardest to get the best grades you can out of all of high school, because that'll help you so much in the long run. And now the last one, again, kind of builds off of the one I just said. Try to get the best grades you can, but at the same time, grades aren't everything. So it's kind of contradicting everything I just said. Just try your hardest. Like, if trying your hardest means a 70, that's amazing. That's wonderful, and you did incredible. If trying your hardest means a 95, that's amazing, that's wonderful, you did incredible. Just try your absolute hardest, and whatever that outcome is, that's perfect and wonderful. Because so many people have different learning styles, and a lot of the time in high school, it's very pegged to one learning style. So if you are more of like a auditory learner, which is like listening, you should be good, or like a visual learner. Visual learners and like, what is it, kinesthetic learners, those ones, they have a little more trouble. I was both of those, and it's a little trickier because you learn better from seeing and like completing things, whereas in high school it's more listening and writing. So just try your hardest with what you're given, and whatever the outcome is, be proud of yourself and be happy that you tried your hardest, and yeah, that's it. So that is all of the advice that I have wrote down. I'm sorry there's not a lot. I don't really know. That's it. I didn't get the full high school experience because I started mid-pandemic, but I still really enjoyed high school for what it was. Just have fun, just do your best, try your hardest, and have a great time. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please, please, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn on the post notifications, forward the video or my channel to other people if you think they would benefit from some high school advice. And yeah, I'm so excited for this new series. Yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day. Bye!